Welcome. I'm your host, Jesse Swear, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, SilverSneaker Flex instructor. Find out more about me, visit my website, www.jesseswear.com, and learn how to utilize science to master your fitness. And be aware that launch is coming soon to that new website. Now, what we have today is we have a SilverSneakers yoga exercise routine. Now, this is going to be a condensed version. We're going to be working on some balance. So grab your hydration. Perceived exertion 1 through 10, because we are going to be working on that balance. Clear out the areas. If you got any monkeys, I'm talking about dogs, make sure they're secured. Lincoln's, they're sleeping there. And Kia and Bentley, they're sleeping as well. So we're going to treat quiet, not to disturb them. Now again, physician clearance. And if you need to utilize a chair for assistance, or a banister, or a console table, or even a mantle, use that for a balance as you go along through this exercise routine. Again, it is for you, and it's for those SilverSneaker members out there or those instructors that want to just throw some other exercises into their routine. So we're going to start in our horse stance, where our toes over our knees, knees over hips, hips over shoulders, nice and tall. And we're going to put those hands down to the side. And what I want you to do is I want you to push your chest out, and I want you to retract your shoulder blades. There you go. So retraction sometimes, when we can't retract, is because of our lower traps, or sometimes our mid traps just are not strong enough. So I want you to relax. A little protraction, right? You're going to round. Most of us can round, protract. Now retract again. Try to really squeeze those shoulder blades together and bring those arms back around. Now you can take those arms back around like I am right here, but you don't have to. You can kind of come forward again, right? Again, retraction. Take those arms back as far as you can. So they're going to be extending behind your body now. Awesome job. Bring them forward again, and let's do one more time just to try to open up that chest, open up that diaphragm, and prepare you for today's events. It's a nice little balance class. Now, as you're doing this, you're balancing and you're breathing, and you're holding that position nice and strong. Excellent job. Now bring those forward. Take that right hand up with a nice inhale. And then exhale as you lean to the side. Nice good stretch. We're going to hold it here. Nice stretch for my back this morning. And nice inhale up. And exhale down. Now, that type of move right there gets to quadratus lumborum. Nice inhale, nice exhale. Especially if you bring the elbow back farther and bend like a teapot here. Like you're dumping some water out. Now, anytime you walk, sit, stand, the quadratus lumborum, nice inhale, nice exhale. Contracts. And then the auxiliary function of that is breathing. So when you do this exercise here, you might feel like your respiration's going, like I do right now. This is a deep embedded back muscle. There you go. Nice inhale. Nice exhale. Nice inhale again. And then attached to the iliac crest, that's where it originates. And then it runs all the way through, right? That entire lower lumbar, L5 through L1. And then it attaches to the bottom rib, the number 12, which is a floating rib on both sides. Nice and deep. Nice inhale and nice exhale. Awesome job. Now you should feel that lower back up both sides of the spine when you're doing that stretch. Again, a great exercise to warm up with when you're getting started with this yoga class, so that you can do some of these other moves. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the airplane. So I'm going to move a little forward, a little closer to you. Take a nice inhale here. And then I'm going to nice exhale. And I'm going to take that right foot back, and I'm going to rest. So now I'm prepared to get in these positions. I'm just going to hold this. And I'm going to hold this for an extended period of time, again, because we're working on that balance. Lincoln's moving around. You're moving around, but we are stationary, right? This is more of isometric. So you're going to be putting some pressure on that left leg. Nice inhale and exhale the whole time through here. You're not just holding your breath. Nice inhale. Come up. Nice exhale. Nice inhale. Step back with the left as those arms go back and exhale. Now you're in the balls of the feet. So that means your heel is off the ground on this left side, and that right side, you are fully on the ground with that foot. And you're just holding that balance position. Again, this is where that chair comes into play, or that banister, that mantle, you know, or that console table. You can use a couch as well. Holding here, looking up. Awesome job. Nice inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale back. Hold that position again. Now be careful how far you step back. Again, we're going to be stepping back, but we want to be able to step back so we can still maintain balance. Hold that position. Awesome job. Holding it nice and strong. Nice inhale up. Exhale as you plant that foot. Nice inhale. Exhale as you plant that foot on that left side. This will be our last time on this side. Awesome job. Working on that balance. Come on up with the inhale. And exhale. Nice inhale here. We're going to go into that warrior. So I'm going to externally rotate that left leg. And I'm going to be able to shift my weight, arms out to the side like I'm in an iron cross. And I'm just going to bend down a little bit. And I'm holding right here. So now I'm just going to hold this position. Excellent. And hold. And keep on breathing. And in these warrior positions, you can shift your weight more to the left. You can shift your weight back to that center. You can shift your weight to the right. That's the nice part. You can work on different positions of hold, right? Put the knee more over. Come back here, right? Or you can straighten out that leg a little bit more. Wherever your balance point is, or wherever you feel like working on. So if you push out more to the left into that window here, then you're going to put a little more knee, a little more quad. If you push on back, you're going to get a little more hamstring, probably a little more glute, because you're going to get more of the extended position, right? More flexion, more extension. Extension is going to get a little more glute, a little hamstring. Flexion is going to get a little more quad. So if you're having knee discomfort, we want to work on that, right? We want to work on the patella and the patella ligament into the tibia, right? Where all the quads, all four, insert. Hold there. Now there's arms, right? You're holding them up, so you're feeling that as well. So let's take a nice inhale. Exhale. That was pretty easy there. Inhale. Exhale. And I just went to the right side. Same thing. And I'm just going to hold. Find my balance position. Nice, solid, strong position. Again, this is a condensed balance exercise routine today. So it's yoga. You can sit or you can stand nice and tall. Again, it's your call. You get to deliver these modalities the way you want to deliver them. I'm going to bend just a little bit more, and I'm going to push and shift this time. So I'm getting a little flexion on that right side. My arms are still straight, so I'm still feeling them from going to the left side to the right side. They haven't really done any different position, so they're getting a little weaker, right? My balance position isn't necessarily getting weaker, but my arms are getting weaker. And then I'm going to shift back, and then I'm going to shift into that center, and I'm going to hold. Now, if you need to rest your hands down for a moment, rest them down. It does get difficult holding them for lengthy periods of time. And then I'm going to come right back up into that position and hold. And that's why in some of the warrior positions, you'll see individuals go like this, right? They're just changing it up a little bit to try to take some of that discomfort or isometric hold into those positions. There you go, good. And I'm back again, just holding this position. And I'm going to squat down just a little bit more, putting some flexion in those knees, working on good knee health. Let's count that down on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice inhale. Bring them back. Nice exhale. And then I'm going to finish off with one simple exercise. I'm going to drop those hands down to the side, and I'm going to lift up. Nice inhale, and nice exhale. Sync with chi. Last one here. Go in peace, my friends. That was your condensed version of some SilverSneaker Yoga Balance.